Hello world, Wendy from Cali here, back with our mixed mani chat. Today, what we are doing is going to be this Dupe It. So Stacy Sassy Styles, aka Stacy Sassy Crew on Facebook, her VIP group. We've got this Dupe It challenge for the month of November with these lovely crisscross braids and a little leaf. And I'm not going to do this exact color scheme, but I do want to kind of do that exact style. So we're going to attempt to do that. So let's get started. I have 4 different sets open, and I've got Pocket Watch, Life of the Party, Tie the Knot, and Venetian Velvet. And so these 4 sets are going to make up, hopefully, it's going to make up this look right here. But I realize that my phone is probably not going to hold open that image for very long, so I gotta memorize the image in my brain while I get started here. But I know that the first layer I want down is Venetian Velvet, so we are gonna bust that one open. So much has happened since the last video. I celebrated Halloween, but not on Halloween, because there were a bunch of things that happened where Halloween just couldn't happen on Halloween. We had sick kiddos. My dad had to go to the hospital. He's okay, but you know, it's one of those where it's like, it wasn't in the cards to do Halloween on Halloween. So we did, however, make up for it over Sunday Fun Day this past weekend, and it was so much fun. Which actually, before we get started on the mani, let me just show you how fun it was. So that's me using the Color Street Melt Away Cleansing Balm. I was Sadness from Inside Out 2, and Panda Bear was Anger, and it took 2 washes with this before I got my face fully clean, but I did get it clean. That was Panda Bear and me back in 2015. It was our very first Halloween together, and we were Anger and Sadness as well. So it was really nice to reprise the Anger and Sadness 2.0, I call it, where he has a little pouchy right there. And I've got my yay flag. And so there's me as Sadness. Oop. And then Panda Bear's Anger with pouchy. That's Lilith as Princess Red from Descendants Rise of Red. Amalika as the OG Wednesday Adams. Benjamin as Super Mario. And then Allison as Pomni from The Amazing Digital Circus. So that was our Halloween. And it was so much fun. The kids didn't get to go trick-or-treating, obviously, because we didn't get to do Halloween on Halloween, but we did do a scavenger hunt at home for them. So they did end up having a bunch of candy anyway. So I gotta keep reminding myself to like click on that so that I don't lose my image here. But yeah, I finally am less busy at work. So one of the big reasons why I haven't been filming is because I've been so busy at work, working like 12 to 16 hour days. Even the weekends, like this it's been insane. Like, even this past weekend, even though we did Halloween, we celebrated Halloween, I was working Saturday and Sunday because we had a bunch of projects go out on Friday, and I was at the office, mind you, from, I think I got to the office at like 4 something in the morning on a Friday, and then I didn't leave the office until after, at least after 10-11, because I know that I was at work putting postage on the last of our correspondences, and the alarm automatically set on me, so I had to go running to like deactivate the alarm. That's how late I was at the office on Friday. And then Saturday I woke up having to do a whole bunch of work and prep for another project that was going out on Monday. And even with the whole weekend, like, I did take some time off. Like Saturday, for example, I went to eat dinner with my mom, and then on Sunday we did the whole Halloween celebration, albeit late, and so I had to plan for that. So didn't quite get everything done over the weekend, and Monday was another early day in the office. I think I was there at 4:30 a.m. So that I can just get everything prepped and ready to go. But needless to say, things went out on time. That's all that really matters. On time and accurate. And finally, although I am still working some late hours because there's still a little bit of work left as far as like just inputting stuff into the database and all of that, so that when we get phone calls, the paperwork that we sent out is easily accessible by folks that are answering phone calls. So there's still work to be done. So still working over 8 hours a day, but at least it's not 16. So at least it's not double a regular work day. Those were brutal. In fact, so brutal that yesterday after work, like, I completely, like, when I got home from the office, like, I crashed. Like, Panda Bear was like, take a nap. You could do your nails after. You can wake up and do your nails and eat dinner later. That didn't happen. I completely knocked out. And by the time I woke up, it was like 11 p.m. And Panda Bear was at his sister's. They were watching the election results and all of that. And so it was too late to have dinner. So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm just going to go to bed. So yeah, very exhausting first couple of days of November. But you know what? We are surviving. We are continuing to plow through and get things done, because that's what we do. And I'm loving Venetian Velvet. I don't know if you guys can see the color. It's hard with the ring light. I have the worst lighting in this house. But it's just a beautiful, so shiny. It's definitely a really shiny color. And I know that the Dupe It photo shows a matte look, but I don't think so. I'm not going to go matte. I'm going to stick with this glossy, delicious color. It's like almost like a burgundy. I love it. But I'm trying to double up on some of the nails so that hopefully they will last a bit longer. So that's why you're seeing me kind of like throw the same color twice, just to kind of secure it. My nails are so messed up, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. I'm not drinking enough water. So when the weather gets cooler, I tend to forget to drink enough water, and that has its effects on the health, especially the health of my nails and my hair. They get all brittle and dry, which is not what we want. So I really need to learn to drink more water. I did purchase a water bottle. So, and this was one that one of my former coworkers, friends, showed me her water bottle, which had like times marked on it. So it's kind of like suggested times for drinking the water, and you fill it all the way up. I think it was like 64 ounces of water, and you start from the morning and you try to finish the whole big bottle of water. And if you do, then you would have had 64 ounces of water, which is basically 8 cups of water. So that, I can't wait to get my water bottle and start doing that at work, because one of the things is that I keep telling myself, okay, you know, if you drink your water every hour, you can force yourself to get up out of your desk and go refill your water, and then that way you'll get extra steps and also get your water in. That doesn't happen. Like, I'm literally chained to my desk when I'm at work, because I have to answer emails, I have to answer phone calls, I've got a lot of work to do on the computer, and it doesn't allow for me to go wandering around filling my water bottle whenever I want. And so, yeah, that plan out the door. New plan when I get my new water bottle. Let's see how good I am about drinking my water. So I'll keep you all posted on that. But, alright, let's see here. This one, I want this one. So, I'm laying down Venetian Velvet, and it's going to be 2 layers. And then we're going to be cutting the other sets so that we can do these little crisscross braids here. And then also I've got this hole punch, this craft punch, where I'm going to punch the maple leaf out in 2 different sizes and layer them so that it looks kind of like this outlined leaf look there, even though it's not going to have those little lines, but it'll look pretty close. So that's what I'm aiming for, at least. Ooh, this one's gonna be too short. Okay, we're not using that one. Oh, you know what we can use this one for, though? We could use this one for the nail stick. So, oh no! That's too slow. Okay, we're back. Let's put this on the nail stick right here. Oh, I miss Tara Stoddard. So, Tara Stoddard is a Color Street stylist who has a YouTube channel, but she hasn't been filming for a while because she's taking some personal time to pursue other things. And I miss her channel. I miss her filming videos and stuff like that. But kudos to her for just pursuing what she wants to do. So I like that. But I bring her up because these nail sticks with the Color Street strips that I'm putting on the nail sticks. I learned that from her. So watching her channel, I've seen her do it and I'm like, hey, that's a great idea. So then I know like what sets I've used in the past. And so I tend to do that with all of the sets. When it's the first time that I'm using them, I will go ahead and make a nail stick for it. And so all 4 of these sets that I opened are brand new to me as far as being used for the very first time. So I've got a nail stick for all of them. But I have so many sets, and Color Street keeps coming out with more and more sets, and my sister-in-law Carla is no longer a stylist, but I am still supporting Shannon is my Color Street stylist that I purchased from, but I am trying to not purchase as many sets as I normally used to, because I have so many that I am just like, they're in binders and it's overwhelming sometimes to try and pick what sets to use to do a mixed mani. I mean, it's nice to be able to have a lot of variety so that you can like pick and choose and open up 4 sets. How extravagant is that, opening up 4 sets to do one mixed mani? But even though Color Street is a one-time use application type thing, any of these leftover strips that I'm not using, I am definitely going to try and save them by heat sealing them in their original packaging. So yeah. But not trying to buy new sets, except that Shannon showed us the upcoming winter collection, and OMG, at least half of them I want. And so now I'm like, okay, just because I want them doesn't mean I have to buy them. But I still might at least make one purchase. I don't know yet. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And what's really cool is Stacy Adams in her Facebook group had us sign up for pairing up with a fellow Color Street stylist or Color Street fan, and we exchanged advent calendars or advent boxes or whatever with 12 different mystery Color Street nail sets. So I actually got Shannon as my advent buddy, and she packaged her box of nails to me like so beautifully. I felt ashamed because mine, when I sent them to her, mind you, as I mentioned, I've been working 12 to 16 hour days like every day at work, so it's been rough trying to find time to do anything. I'm lucky enough that I made time to make sure that the advent calendar stuff was mailed out on November 1st, which is what Stacy had for our deadline. And so I made sure to do that, and Shannon did get it on Monday, and coincidentally I also got hers to me on Monday. But yeah, mine to her were just in envelopes, and I did decorate them a little bit with like stickers and stuff like that, but she gift wrapped like a bunch of stuff, and hers came in a box, the ones that she sent me. So I was like, oh my gosh. So anyways, I'm excited for December because we won't be opening any of the nails until starting December 1st. So that is when we get to start doing that, and I've already put it away, out of sight, out of mind, so that I don't get tempted to peek. So very excited about that. And then Stacy Adams also has her sale going, so she makes really cool top coats and stuff like that. And I finally remembered to like save some of my budget, some of my nail budget, so that I can partake in buying stuff from her sale. And so I'm excited about that too, because I'll be getting some of the stuff that I ordered. According to the tracking, it'll be arriving Saturday. So super excited, because my nieces, they're not as big on getting their nails done with Color Street as they are with conventional nail polish. And so I'm hoping that the ones I got from Stacy, they'll really like, and I will be doing their nails with them. So yeah, the one I'm most excited about, so Color Street has a retired set that came out before my time, called Thanks a Million, and Stacy's got a top coat that is like a dupe for it, and so I can't wait to get that one, especially because it's totally fall vibes, and I'm just excited. It's gonna look great. Alright, what am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, okay. Huh. I had put these away, but I might need those after all, since I'm trying to double up on most of these. So I'm gonna pull them back out. There's been this black cat that has been hanging out around my house, and it's giving me witchy Halloween vibes for sure. This black cat will sit on our front porch sometimes, and then only leave like when he or she, I can't tell, I haven't gotten close enough to be able to tell if it's a he or she, but would only leave if we got up close. And then today, when I was doing laundry, the cat was just sitting out in our backyard, chilling in the grass, no care in the world. And yeah, it was kind of like, whoa, like it acts like it owns our backyard. Which I guess maybe it does. It's not afraid of us, you know. Maybe it does own the backyard after all. But yes, anyways, very Halloween-y, witchy vibes to have a black cat just chilling in the backyard. And then because we fell backward this past weekend, it's getting darker sooner due to the time change, and so that's also very spooky. Alright, so this is the only issue I have with these type of solid sets. I'm so bad at getting them on just so where there aren't any wrinkles. I tend to have this issue with it wrinkling up, especially on my thumbs. So one good thing is that Dupe is going to likely cover up some of that. So I can lay the crisscrosses just so that it would cover up some of that and not bother me so much. But yeah, I feel like I had a lot more to say, but I can't remember for the life of me what else has been going on. My life has literally been work, 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 work. With a little bit of fun sprinkled in. Oh, I might have already mentioned it, but got to do a real fun Zumbathon at Get Fit Factory right before Halloween. Yeah, I think I mentioned that in the last video. But that was a lot of fun, although I haven't had time to go back. I feel bad because I used to go a lot more often, and it's been just so busy that I haven't had the chance to really go and work out. And so I really do need to get back into the groove of things. But it's hard enough to try and find that work-life balance. And because my mom had gotten into that car accident and we're down a car, that also doesn't really help with coordinating the use of the cars that we do have left. And so I feel bad asking Panda Bear to drive me places other than to the office and back. So haven't really felt motivated to go to Get Fit Factory. Maybe this Friday though. I do like the Friday Zumba class with Cynthia. It's very chill and it's a good time of the week to go do Zumba after a crazy work week. To do Zumba, it just kind of unwinds and gets my body ready and my mind ready for the weekend. And so that will be the plan. Don't know if it's going to happen. It's really dependent on what's happening after work, at home, in either household, whether it's with the Rents and Panda Bear or with Mama Carla and her kiddos. If our presence is needed, then, you know, my workout classes get put by the wayside. Alright, so tempted to put a second layer on the pointer finger, but it's gonna not be long enough, so I think I'm gonna forego doing that. But what I could do is just stick another layer of Venetian Velvet on the nail stick, just so I'm not wasting it, because there's really no point in keeping just the one strip for anything. So there we go. So first layer done, Venetian Velvet right here. All right, now the crisscrosses and the leaf, I want to use Pocket Watch as one of the crisscross layers, and the bottom of the leaf. So what we're gonna do is use the biggest strips to maximize being able to cut as many strips as I can. So I want to get rid of this edge because it's not straight. So we cut that off. And then we're just going to cut straight across. Oh, I'm a little off camera, aren't I? So trying to get 5 of them. And then cut off that edge because it's not straight. Okay. Now I need my tweezers. And we're going to pick these off one at a time. Start with this edge. Okay, we're going to throw that across like that. That really blends in a lot with the red, doesn't it? It doesn't stand out as much as it should. Alright. You know what? Let's go ahead and cut the white as well. Maybe we can kind of contrast it just a little bit here, because that totally does not stand out. Alright. So this is tie the knot. We're going to cut this one into 5 little strips too. So cut off that edge. And then we're going to try to cut 5 equal strips. Cut off that edge without cutting my finger. Speaking of cutting my finger, when I was doing laundry the other day, I totally caught that on a rusty nail that came out of the doorway, and it's almost healed, but it still looks pretty gnarly. At least it doesn't look like it's infected, which is good, but it hurts so bad. But it looks like it's healing, so I'm not going to complain about it. But yeah, be careful. That's all I have to say. Especially when you're like super exhausted. That is a recipe for disaster. If you're super exhausted and running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Alright, so hold on. Wanted to lay this across like this. There we go. All right. Those of you who are watching, are you also going to do this dupe challenge? Are you part of Stacy Adams' Facebook group? Just curious. Comment below if you are going to do the dupe challenge and or you're part of Stacy Adams' Facebook group. Her group is so much fun. The link is below in the description if you want to join her Facebook group and you aren't already part of it. But I think most of you who have found me are also part of her group. I don't know how many of you actually came to my channel before knowing any of the other Color Street YouTube channels. I know that Stacy was my inspiration to start my own channel. I feel like I did this wrong. I think one of them must be really too thick. Oh well. Let's just get it done. Straighten this one out here. Okay. And then let's get this on the nail. Okay, let's see, hold on. We want this to go across this way. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that works. And then we could try to put another one of pocket watch across the way on top of it in that direction. I think that will suffice. So let's do that. Maybe I need to cut the strips thinner, but then I worry that I won't be able to peel them off. Okay, hold on. I wanted to crisscross it this way, like that. Did I do that right? I can't tell. This color's a little... Now I see why they did a matte bottom coat, because then the lines across it are way more apparent if it's matte. Dare I mess with it and throw a matte top coat over that? Oh my gosh. I don't want to mess with it. I really don't. We're just going to leave it. We are leaving it. I mean, it does kind of look like a basket weave, even though this one's a lot thinner, obviously. All right, we're leaving that. We're going to keep going. So, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put pocket watch down first because it's obviously very hard to see. So let's use life of the party first. Throw that across like that. Definitely gonna have some cleanup work to do later. All right. So yeah, life of the party, you can totally see the contrast way better. And then let's throw pocket watch next. Across this way. Gotta leave enough room for that leaf. Okay, let's see. This one might be one I'm gonna have to do off camera. I'll do one hand for y'all, but I probably will not film me doing my left hand with my right hand because I'm gonna have such a struggle to do that because I am left-handed, and so it's easier to do my right hand than it is to do my left hand. So with that said, I am still going to continue doing this and show you guys the rest of the hand, which, you know, we'll get to do the same pose as the Dupe It photo before I sign off. So let's grab this and I'm gonna put it across like this. Okay, there we go. And then we will use life of the party again to go across. Or do we want to use pocket watch? No, we want to use life of the party. across like that. I know I must be doing something wrong because it doesn't really look exactly like the photo, and that's okay because we're not trying to do the exact anyways, but something, I have to cut them thinner, I guess, and something about the weave that I'm not doing properly. But that's okay. Alright, so I wanted to cut a leaf. I'll use this here. So I've got a couple of choices. So I'm going to cut across and then choose. I'll do it twice. Alright, so there are all of our leaves, and then I was going to cut the white as well, so let me grab a tie the knot. Oh, it's stuck. I hate when that happens. My house in Southern California does not have central air, and it gets pretty humid and warm during the summertime, so sometimes the nails don't want to cooperate. They don't want to come out of the packaging, especially if it's one that I've had in my nail binder for a while, which a lot of these sets are fairly old. So I apologize in advance if they're not coming out properly. Hopefully all the ones I sent Shannon aren't going to have that issue of being difficult to take out of their packaging. That is one thing I always worry about when I am gifting sets to people, that the sets are not going to be as fresh as they can be, and then it's like, if that were the very first set that they were given of Color Street, they're gonna get a bad impression because, you know, it's not working properly like it should. So I worry about that stuff. Sipping some coffee here. All right, let's make this nail. Oh shoot, there goes the image again. Okay, so it looks like the leaf is facing downwards like this. But I want to do a smaller leaf, I think, because I want it to, I don't want it to take up all that space. So let's see if we can maneuver this so that that's small enough to fit on my nail. I think I want this one. Don't. Okay. There we go. Oh, come off. Please. 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 Oh, yay. We got it. I think we got it. Yes, we got it. Okay, so here we go. Place that right there. Ooh, that's a jumbled mess. That didn't work out as I had hoped. But you know what? I'm not mad at it. It's still a good attempt. Alright, let's finish off the other fingers. Now let's have tie the knot as the first one. Or did I do that the first time? No, I think I did life of the party down the first time. So here's tie the knot. And then we'll do pocket watch. I wonder if I would have benefited from using a color that was a lighter base instead of Venetian Velvet. But I really love that color, the Venetian Velvet color. So, alright. I almost did it wrong. I caught myself though before I laid it down. If you are going to do this Dupe It challenge, what colors are you planning to use? Definitely going to need a top coat over all this at the end. Alright, let's try pocket watch again at the bottom. Actually, no. We're going to do life of the party again at the bottom. Those of you who are watching, are you guys part of Influencer? So I am signed up for Influencer, and they've been giving me some very random stuff to like for free, as long as I write a review. And one of the things which was really fun that I got was this tailgating game party thingy. That included cornhole, tic-tac toss, and ladder ball. And We had brought that over to Mama Carla's house when we were doing the Halloween celebration on Sunday Fun Day, and the kids absolutely loved it, and so did the adults. There was so much friendly competition, sibling rivalry with Panda Bear and Mama Carla. It was just so much fun to watch. Granted, I was exhausted because putting on the makeup for anger and sadness, having already worked a few hours in the morning, and then, you know, doing the little activities with the kiddos and all of that, I was beat by the time dinner rolled around. So luckily it was a early night. We left around 7. So, you know, spent a good 4.5, 5 hours at Mama Carla's having fun with the kiddos. And yeah, but that tailgating party thing, cornhole was a huge hit. So yeah, we actually ended up leaving. Oh, it's supposed to go this way. We ended up leaving the set with Mama Carla so that the kiddos could play after school and all of that. So yeah. Alright, I need to cut pocket watch. Let's see if I can cut it a little thinner. I don't know though. My cutting skills are not the best. So let's see if I were to cut it down like that. And would it be weird if I cut it down so small? Like, and the other strips are really big? I don't know. I realize now that it's gonna look kind of funky. Now that I'm like actually cutting them out. Ooh, you can see my fingerprints on some of those nails. That's how soft these nails are. Even though it's fall, it still feels like spring, like it's warm. I probably could turn the fan on. Alright, I'm gonna still use one of the thicker ones here for this nail, just for consistency's sake. I'll probably use the thinner ones on my left hand. But I will share photos if you are part of my Facebook group, Wendy's Nailfee Studio. Link below to the group. I will share pictures of... Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted. Oh no! 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 Don't stick. I'm supposed to be using Life of the Party. Shoot. Good thing I noticed. I noticed before I laid it down. Alright, let's cut this. Yeah, the nails are really soft. You can see that indentation there from where I was holding it. Okay, you know what? Let's lay down pocket watch on this finger. We're going to cover up the wrinkle there. Just so I don't waste that piece. Alright, now Life of the Party. Here we go. That's more like it. Okay. Yeah, not quite the look I was going for, but close enough. That's close enough. Obviously, doing ManiHop here. How are those braid skills now? Still terrible. Yay. But at least we're practicing. We are practicing for sure. But yeah, not the best at weaving here. All right, I want to cut across here like this. Hopefully covered up all the wrinkles. Yep, there we go. And then I need to cut open, tie the knot. I've seen some of the Color Street fans, the Color Street users, with their awesome cutting skills. Their mixed manis look so flawless, and I'm envious. I can't get it to look like that. But that's okay. I still don't mind the looks that I come up with. Alright, so we are weaving this way. And then pocket watch. You know what I think I will do is I'm going to put a leaf on the thumb too, to make up for that leaf on the ring finger not really having its space to shine. So let me just lay down one more strip of pocket watch here across this way. Alright, and then I'm gonna make the maple leaf on my thumb, and then I'll do my other hand off camera because this video is already about an hour long. If you've watched all the way through, kudos to you. You have stamina listening to me ramble on about nothing and everything, and I appreciate you. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, please do so. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'm here every so often, just doing my nails and chit-chatting about life. So if you're into that, stay tuned for more. Come on back. If not, well, there's plenty of other content out on YouTube for you. So you don't have to waste your time with my channel. Alright, but here we go. Here's the leaf that we're going to put on the thumb. Put it right here for its moment to shine. Wonder if it needs life of the party on top of it. Let's see here. Nah, I think we're good just like that. But here we go. Let me get this back up here. All right. What do you guys think? If you want to comment, go ahead, put a maple leaf in the comment below. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Peace.